till October 1st, our Friday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
What hours on during the week?
11 to 6.
Okay.
All right, how y'all feeling?
Lovely.
Okay.
Beautiful.
Good. Should see some action going on.
Let's get us going.
That was me, I hope.
Nah, I think that was me there. So let me mute that.
You got the
All
live.
right, y'all look good.
You got those custom made, or you just found them like that?
Actually, a friend of mine who owns a boutique, Chakotay on Mulberry,
Oh yeah.
she gifted them to me.
Oh, that's awesome.
All right, okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to give her a shout out today.
There you go. Talk about the rains. It rains. My wife told me to give a shout out too. As a frequent shopper.
Yeah, she is.
Cousins.
All that.
Shout out to the wife.
By the way, I don't know if we're live or not.
Oh, we're definitely live.
Oh, we're live already?
Already.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
we're
while we're talking about your...
We can go ahead.
We're just getting everything set up.
Yeah, we waiting on people to check in before we kick it off.
Yeah.
All right.
Y'all part of the live studio audience, so that's what it does.
Yay.
So what were you saying?
Oh, I was just about to say, I don't know if you saw my announcement yesterday, but we're like $300 away from our monthly goal. So because your wife is a secret shopper, feel free to get her a gift card or something on your way out.
Okay, all right. I can do that. She would definitely be appreciative.
We've got new graphic tees. She loves graphic tees.
Yes, she does. Yes, she does. So much so, she takes mine.
You do have some pretty cool t-shirts, though.
Thank you.
Yeah. That's some of that smart kid stuff. We don't
You
just...
part of
It has meaning.
sometimes it just looks good.
Yeah.
Like my baby Yoda.
Oh, love the colors.
Yeah, I like it. Thank you.
Episode 3. All right. Slate you.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, look at the upgrade.
We slating.
Ballin'.
Upgrade.
Right. Under the Influence, episode 3.
Hey, welcome.
Hold
Welcome.
We go count it down.
Welcome. Welcome.
Okay.
Let her get settled.
Something's happening here. I'm not sure what it is.
Oh, there you go. Good.
Lovely.
All right, cool. We'll count you down. 3, 2, 1.
Hey, welcome to another episode of Under the Influence. It's a show about storytelling and messages, not alcoholic beverages. I am your host, Aquan Robinson. Make sure you follow us on YouTube at Kari Creative. We're streaming live on Facebook, Under the Influence TV. Listen to the audio live stream on Spotify for all archive episodes. So today, I am elated to be sitting here on the historic Dexter Avenue, chilling here with my guest, the wonderful entrepreneur, designer, fashionista, and owner of Beautiful Boutique. Welcome to the show, the talented Keiauna. White, clap. Hey.
I'm so happy to be here.
How you doing? Hey, make sure you follow her on social media at Beautiful on Wheels. Just like the earrings, BEYOUTUFOL.
Who?
Wait.
No.
There we
BEYOUTIFUL. Beautiful on wheels. Shout out to
I love
Chakotay
it.
for
I love it.
gift.
I love it. That's why we live. You know, we like to see the mistakes on live too. So,
So much
I'm not
fun.
a speller. So I just want to preface that. But anyway, how's it going?
It's going well.
Good, good. So every time we have a guest on, you know, it's COVID, so I always ask people how they maneuver in the COVID era. So how's everything going with you?
Everything going well. Are you speaking of business?
Business,
or
personal,
okay?
all of the above.
I mean, hey, this COVID thing has been something else.
Yep.
It's been quite real. real for me, my family, and my business. But we're faring. God is good. Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm sure COVID has adjusted your business hours of operation, things like that. Tell the audience out there how what the new hours are so far.
Okay, so currently, and I tag these our COVID hours, but right now hours are Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday from 11 to 6 in store. You can always shop online at beautifulonwheels.com. And then as of October 1, we'll be back to Monday, 11 to 6.
Okay, great. So let's talk about Beautiful on Wheels. We're in the location, the brick and mortar location, but tell us about the backstory with Beautiful on Wheels, the boutique, and how you got started.
Oh, wow. So the backstory. Well, first of all, I cannot take the credit for being a designer because I don't technically design, throwing a little bleach or some embellishments on something I don't consider designing. So I can't take the credit for that. But Beautiful. We started out actually as Hot Mom's Consignment on Mulberry, so we were brick and mortar.
Mm-hmm.
My children were smaller then. We had football, school, all kind of things that required my attention. And it was like, oh, so if I want to open a store, you mean I have to sit in this store while I try to get other people to run my kids around? Even if nobody's shopping, this is not going to work. Mm-hmm. So I started looking for a bus or a truck or something to go mobile, and was able to do that in 2014. We've been rolling ever since, with the exception of a small in which I decided it was time for me to get a real job. When you're an entrepreneur, it's like, oh, what you really gonna do? Like, what's your real job gonna be? And my daughter was graduating from high school and going to was coming. Probably how much it was.
Right, yes.
Okay. So we took a small break there, and in between that time, the small break, the quote unquote real job, a new marriage, a car accident, which landed me in a neck brace for about 7 months exactly. To the point where I was like, you said backstory, so I'm giving it to y'all. In the house, like, oh, this truck is stupid. I'm never going to drive again. Somebody come buy it, get it out of my yard, la, 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 that. And I don't know. We've been rolling ever since. Actually acquired a new truck, did a pop-up here. I was still mobile only then. Did a pop-up here on Dexter in the Crest building. Mm-hmm. And I really fell in love with being downtown. At that time, tourism was like super popping, people from all over. And we moved up here February of the following year. So been here about 1.5 years.
Okay. I'm coming up on 2 years because, COVID been making stuff go by fast.
So
or
fast.
Slow, depending on what you're talking about. So,
Yeah.
Everybody's wishing for 2021 to get here. So we can move past 2020 because it's been a year. So outside of that, what do you think sets your store apart from other retail boutiques in the area?
What I believe sets the Beautiful boutiques apart is the atmosphere. Like, boutiques are usually they can be a little stuffy. So just in getting feedback from my customers, my clients, some who have become friends, it just feels like in here you're shopping in your best friend's closet. And I was so excited to even hear them say that, because it's kind of hard when you're looking outside of yourself.
Right.
But we need that feedback to really let us know what's really going on. So I think one thing that sets us apart is the atmosphere. The fact that we come in here, we literally could be crying, hugging, praying, anything. It all goes down in here. Mm-hmm. On the fashion sense, we're inclusive, size inclusive. So usually when you go in boutiques, you might get jeans that don't fit me, plus size women, and we love comfort. So it's all about comfort. The ladies, we love to be comfortable. We want to be cute. know that, oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah. So you're talking about the relationship that you have with the clientele that comes in. Um, and one thing about the show is we always talk about community. So since you're known in the community as a fashionista, what do you personally consider a fashionista?
Oh, I guess I should know that, huh?
I mean, it's on your own words.
I didn't know I was known as a fashionista. I just throw stuff together, my favorite items, and when I want to wear them, I wear them and wear them again, and yeah. So what I fashionista would be someone who definitely, let's see, creates looks, wears the looks, and aren't worn by the looks.
I got you.
So our motto is be creative, be confident, be beautiful. That dives into, of course, the self-confidence. I mean, you have your creativity, but in my eyes, you can be creative, but if you're not confident enough to stand on whatever it is you thought you created, then you're just going to end up right on somebody else's path doing what they want you to do, or in the constraints of what they feel you should look like or behave as. So, yeah, it's all about being creative. So that's stepping outside the box, but you got to have the confidence to side of that box that you stepped out of, and then that's beautiful.
Gotcha. So going back to the community aspect of it, I know there's a lot of things we see you around doing things. Why do you think it's important to be involved in this community? And then even talking about being on Dexter, right, and the historical value, talk to a little bit of some of that stuff.
See, I told him don't come asking me these deep, smart people questions, because he wouldn't even let me get a cheat sheet to see what the questions were. But anyway, it's an honor, first of all, to be here on Dexter Avenue. It is, I mean, this is history.
Right.
It's history. It was an honor and so amazing for me to do a pop-up in the Crest building, because my grandmother shopped in the Crest building in the basement. She didn't shop, through the front door.
Mm-hmm.
So that was amazing. Being here and watching our city grow means a lot to me, especially having been mobile. Like when I started the mobile boutique, it was like, what is that? And I'm like, y'all gotta know what a mobile business is. Just kind of let me do whatever the food trucks are doing. What food trucks? We don't have food trucks in Montgomery. I'm like, oh yeah, there's some food trucks in Montgomery.
Yeah.
So watching the city evolve and kind of pick up to where we see other cities already are, is just been like, whoa, this is happening.
Mm-hmm.
And whoa, this is history. And I can really see the difference in what it was just in my time. So imagining what it was when my grandparents were shopping in basements and, going to this side of the street, but not that side of the street. And being down here, so many people come and share the history with you. Oh. They'll share things about their grandparents and coming down as youngsters. And this beauty shop, this was like Dorothy Posey's beauty salon, and everyone knows that, and so many people come and can say, I got my hair done right there, or Miss Posey, she was phenomenal. Like from what I hear, she was the first black stylist or beautician to travel and learn more European styles and way of doing hair and dyes and all kind of stuff. So yeah, it's major. And
That's
just
awesome.
being right here, it's like every day is a history lesson.
Yes. Well, see, you just gave me some game. I had no idea on that piece. So I always learning something. See why you critiquing me about my questions. So, what's your hot item right now? Because now I can guess, because you had a sale, 2 sales actually, right when you was setting up.
Oh.
So tell me what ladies are looking for. What's flying off the shelf?
what's flying off, what has flown off, and we're waiting on a restock is this hot duster that I'm wearing.
Okay.
But yeah, just fall fashion. I think people look forward to fall fashion anyway. Just adding the colors, the layers if we need it. Being in Alabama, you kind of start off with a layer, and then by the end of the day,
Oh, you gotta come out of it.
yeah, the layers. Yeah, no, it's not working. It's hot. It's summertime again by 4, and then by the evening you may add your scarf. But the hats are definitely a hit. Anything that denim is always a win. And so our denim pearl jackets and our denim duster vests have been going this week.
Nice. So I want to shout out to our producer, check and see if we got any online questions. I did not see, well, I didn't even say see if we need to submit some online questions. So submit some online questions for us as we going on right now. Let me see, what else we got?
Animal print, animal print, animal print. It's like a whole zoo in here. Camel, any snake, any tiger, any of that.
Cow
you
print,
need it,
as the
it's
lady
here.
earlier.
Cows, it's animals. I'm telling you, get ready for the fall. I can help you.
Okay. It ain't real, is it not real fur? We don't.
That there. We don't want PETA. No PETA. Don't protest. Please.
Oh, that was so great. Yes. Oh man. How do you source your fashion, your items, your pieces? Where do you go to kind of, without giving away all of your secrets, but what's something that, like, when you're looking to restock, do you get input from any other people, or is it just something that you just kind of ask around?
It's funny you should say that because as far as me and my background in entrepreneurship, I'm the creative. So if it looks cute, I want it. If it's colorful, I probably want it. But yeah, that's not the business of retail.
Yeah.
Like, you have to be on trend. There are certain amounts of things that you have at certain times. Timing is everything, and I'm learning the business side of it more so than I knew when I started. I jumped in as a creative, knowing this is what I want to do. I'm going to do it, but not science behind it or how to do it. So I'm continuously training and learning the business side of it. So for curating collections or finding items, I do markets. A lot of that I share when I'm away at market. I'll share that on Facebook and our stories and such. There are a lot of fashion hubs that we kind of go into and shop and pick, and just depends on your mentorship and things like that.
Yeah.
So they try to keep you on trend and know, like, what's coming right now. We're focusing on spring and summer.
Okay.
Even though the sweaters are just hitting the rack, and we're in Alabama, we probably won't even wear the sweaters until
The creative part jumped out to me because every time I come in, the decor is different for the most part, and I just noticed that. So tell me about how you use that creative piece to kind of change the look up of the store.
Now, I can't take all of the credit for that.
Okay.
I have a partner on this space, Mila. A lot of people that follow, if they've been in here shopping, they know Mila.
Shout out to Mila.
Yeah, shouts out to Mila. And Mila, I will give her credit for the decor, the merchandising, and that kind of thing. As I said, I'm just getting on the business aspect of things. So I had to learn that. That didn't come natural for me. It's natural for her. So where she can get in here and flip this place around in about 20 minutes, I mean, I can do it, and I've done it, but I have to think about it. So that's something that had to be learned from me. Again, I like pretty, I like neat, but there are some people that just have that gift of making things beautiful. So I can't take credit for all of that, but we mix some antique pieces and the contemporary pieces and kind of style it with what we're selling and what we have to offer.
Okay, great. KG, we got any online questions?
Yes. Let's see here. Tell us about how you transition in social media, transition in COVID doing using social media.
Oh wow, the transition, that was serious. So you have to show up really with social media. And again, that's like one of the thorns in my side. I just want to pick out pretty clothes and sell pretty clothes and talk to people and meet new people. That's why the truck was so great for me.
Yeah.
But COVID is like, nobody's coming in this store. You're going to figure out how to reach them still. My daughter has been absolutely phenomenal in that everybody loves like Keiauna on live. So we've had to do live sales. We've had to make sure our website has been up to date and continuously focus on the social media aspect, whether it's posting and consistency and lining up your frames. It's just like, okay, more science to add to the creativity. But yeah, that has been the transition. The transition has been, okay, you were used to, on the truck, I was used to going to the people. When I go to the people are generally ready to shop. It's fine. Everybody's having a good time. Boom. In and out. You made your money. You're gone. In a brick and mortar, it's not always that fast. It's not ever that fast. Or consistent. So you have longer periods where you're waiting on the people to come to you. And COVID says, okay, now you need mailers. You need to pump this social media. You've got to reach the people. They're not coming to you.
Right.
So that's all been like the transition piece in business for me. But we're rolling with it. We're rolling with it. It's good.
You got any more questions?
Yes. Let's see, would you do anything different to start your business if you were to do it over?
Absolutely. And I was just telling someone this today. I would start from scratch. I would start with a mentor, himself successful in the business that I'm interested in, and start with the training before the product. So yes, the business, the foundation, all of that is important. The branding, all of that makes a difference. And it's easier to go ahead and do it on the forefront, even though it seems like I can't afford this, or I don't have the money for this right now, or I've got to invest this, and it's really not making me any money. That's the best way to do it.
Yeah,
do it right the first time, or you come back.
Once you have that already established, it's easier to adjust it moving forward rather than try to do it from scratch.
Right.
When you already
in the middle
of it.
Yeah.
All right, we're gonna take one more question from the live audience.
All right. The holidays are approaching. Without giving away too much, what exclusive items to look forward to?
Oh,
really good.
Wow. Who is that? Exclusive. Honey, exclusive. Well, first of all, at the beautiful boutiques, we often exclusivity